And visuals of yesterday in the last session, in the last day of the monsoon session, when these are visuals from inside Parliament, inside Rajya Sabha. And remember, the opposition has been hitting out over this. They've claimed that women MPs were manhandled by the marshals when all this took place. This jostling that you're seeing on your screens there. And today the opposition members also led a march from Parliament to Vijay Chowk, in which they protested against the cutting short of the monsoon session, as well as what took place in the Rajya Sabha, where this sort of action took place. They said that it's the murder of democracy. That is what Rahul Gandhi had said when talking about what took place in the Parliament yesterday. The opposition marched today to protest these scenes and to protest against the cutting short of the monsoon session. So there you can see the visuals of what actually happened inside. Sanjay Raut of the Shiv Sena said that at one point that he felt that it was martial law being enforced in Rajya Sabha and Parliament, that democracy was murdered in front of our eyes. So you can see those scenes there where the marshals are there, the MPs are there, and the opposition has claimed that the MPs were manhandled. Sunil, we're getting these visuals that have been released now. What took place exactly yesterday? We do know that there were some videos available. We couldn't show those because those were by MPs. But tell us what we're seeing.
Well, I am also seeing those visuals which have been released by the government, and that's it's a new law actually when we see this kind of CCTV footage that is being shown. Because till now, the chair of the Rajya Sabha as well as the Lok Sabha have been saying that you can't use footage which is not authorized. And now, selectively, this is being leaked. This sends a big question mark. There is no doubt about the fact that you can see the women members of Parliament who were manhandled by men, security personnel. The fact that, as has been pointed out by no less than Mr. Sharad Pawar, that was the first time in his 55-year political career, he saw women MPs being manhandled. The fact that he saw no less than so many security personnel brought into the house to give a protective gear to pass a general insurance bill. So there is definitely a new law. There is a real breakdown between the opposition and the government, and this kind of footage is only going to explain what exactly has happened. You cannot deny the fact that, yes, in a house where Parliament needs to function properly, over 50 security personnel were brought into the well of the house, not allowing members of Parliament to use their democratic right. And as you saw, those pictures of women being jostled around by men, there are certain protocols that are required. Even if you look at that 2-minute 50 visuals, they later try to bring a lady security staff inside. And this has to be carefully analyzed because what is being done is a new law. The government releasing selectively CCTV footage is a sign that all is not well. Why are they doing it? Because earlier this was never permitted at all. This is against the decorum. For people who have seen, even when the Narasimha Rao's did a no confidence vote in 1993. It was recorded. There was CCTV, but it was never used. Even though there was even a Supreme Court case in this regard about bribing JMM MPs. But it's in that context now that CCTV footage, which are meant for security purposes, are being released. So that's the kind of proceedings that we're seeing. There are clear double standards here about the use of footage and the way they're doing it.